Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Vlogmas. Sorry, I'm off the camera. Trying to get this a little bit closer. This is Vlogmas day number 20, and I decided I would go ahead and do a curology update. Kind of, I don't know. It's been officially 2 years, probably 2 years and a few months, and I was showing you all the products I have and have not been using. That should tell you something. Now, not in a bad way, of course. So I'm going to show you my skin. Hopefully I'm going to put a before right over there so we can get a drastic difference between what I started with and where I am now. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you. Now, my face is not perfect by any means. I do not have glass porcelain skin, and it is a bit dry. All I have on it right now today is a little bit of rose water, but this is my average face. If that makes any sense. So I'm gonna go on this side, and yeah, I'm just gonna say it looks tons better than it did when I started. Now, I'm not sure if whenever I decided to do curology, if I just had like I was just going through a time in my life where my face was just breaking out constantly. But I swear I don't know what that was 2 years ago. But I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I have all these products. Hopefully that's done now. I'm gonna try to stay right here if I'm still putting stuff up, but I have all of these products. Now, for a year, I was probably really consistent on, and this was my formula, on using this, hopefully it gets right, every night, just like they said to do, you know, wash your face, use this. I didn't have any problems with them as far as irritation goes. And even recently though, they've increased the prices, so it will be a big bottle like this, and I guess you can get the whole kit and caboodle. I can't really remember, sorry if I'm not giving a lot of information, but I think it's like $60 and it should last you 2 months. Now, it is free in the beginning. You get your free 30-day trial, and all you gotta do is pay for shipping. That's completely correct, so that was good. And if you feel like you wanted to keep going, you could. And it came via USPS for me. It always came right on time. It'd be like, hey, your package is coming, it's about to be shipped, just let you know, heads up. And then maybe 5 days later it's here. So as far as shipping and getting it on time and everything, it's always been on time every time. So anyways, like I was saying, about for a year I was on the 0.05 with the tretinoin, and everything else stayed the same, and I noticed just like I was at a plateau. Nothing was really changing. I mean, everything was fine. I hadn't had a breakout crazy ever since. So I was using it, and then I kind of said, well, how about this? How about I not use it every night and see if I can get away with maybe doing some time in between to see if my face breaks out, because I was very consistent. And I was like, I don't know if like my face is gonna go back to breaking out. I used to have a bad like cystic acne around here, and I think it cleared up a lot. Of course, the dark spots are still kind of here, but just I was really testing it to see if I would have a breakout if I stopped. And so I'm like, 1 day turned into 2 days, turned into 3 days, and then I just began to get really lazy, and then maybe only started doing the curology once a week. And so with that being said, then it was time for my shipment to come out, and it was like, well, I'm not ready, I still have plenty in my bottle. Then maybe a couple months after that passed, maybe just 6 to 8 months ago, I was like, well, the person, you have your face doctor basically, and they try to keep contact with you, and you upload your photos, how's it going. Like, well, I haven't really noticed a change. My face has been like doing fine, but I noticed even when I, you know, put it on every night versus don't really put anything on at all, it's just a plateau. I'm not seeing any visible results getting any better. Or any more better than this. So then I did get an increase in the tretinoin from 0.005 to 0.018, and I started using that. I mean, I think there's a little bit more dryness with that. Oh, and the azelaic acid went up to 8%, so that's a difference between these two. And I mean, I was using it for a while, but I still didn't really notice anything. So I was just like, you know what, I think I'm done with the curology. At this point, I know that my face is pretty much as clear as it's gonna get. The only thing now is just diet and drinking enough water. Right now my skin is pretty dry, and I have not been, you know, hydrated as much as I could or should. So I do know that my face can get better than this, but it wouldn't be because of curology. It'd be because of my nutrition. So I will say, if I'm rambling too much, curology is definitely good when you have a breakout or when you've been struggling with your face and it's just been bad for a couple months and there's nothing that's been working. You start curology, you maybe use it for 6 months to a year, get your face all clear, and then for maintenance, move on to something else, because at this point, you see all the stuff I got. I didn't even really mean to get another one of these. When it automatically sent the new one, I was like, oh, I meant to change what's in the box. But I mean, I like the moisturizer, really, really good. And I got the lip balm, which is cute. It's a little sturdy. It's a little cute, but it's like one of these, and it comes up like that. I'll put some on right now. Not saying that's the best thing out there, but it's not like you don't have shiny lips or anything. But it does its job. But I don't know what I was saying. After you get your face cleared up, I think it's fine to go ahead and stop it. Now, this is personally for me, but I can't justify, you know, keeping on using curology when I'm not seeing drastic results anymore. And I can't just maintain my face. And it's been like weeks since I put any curology on. Now, I do need to go ahead and use this up, but I've pretty much stopped the curology. Like, I've changed my debit card numbers have changed on all that stuff, and it's like, hey, we need a new payment. I'm like, I'm not really trying to do that because I don't need it. So I've been using, back to my old faithful, my Urban Skin RX, just to kind of help, you know, treat the dark marks that are still faintly left behind. Like I said, it looks way better than it used to. I basically just use that. I've been using rose water in the morning, and let me see if I can show you that. This rose water, which I have on, smells so freaking good. My face has been doing just fine. If I have a breakout, no, I haven't had a breakout, but if I have like a pimple or two, it's just kind of really minute, and that's for reasons I already know. Nothing crazy. But as far as having those breakouts, I haven't had not one since I started. So, and of course, it's not sponsored. I'm just trying to give you the real spiel. And you can go check out the older videos. I have my 30-day trial video and I have the 1-year update video. And I'll put both of those up here, and I'll put it at the end for the end screen if you want to go see those. But I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions. I really just came to show you my face and how I feel about curology at this time. 2 years later, it's good for like a year or however long it's gonna take to clear your face. Use it a while. Now, of course, we all have different skin, so I can't sit here and say after you cleared your skin up, then you don't need it ever again. But for me, since I really can't pinpoint the reason why I was going through all those breakouts for a time before I started curology, I'm just hoping it was a phase of my life. I'm just hoping it was the hormones or something that I've grown out of already. So I don't need this anymore, thank goodness, because it is expensive. I can't remember how much it was when I started, but it's like $60 now. Basically just for this. I'm like, no, I'm good. So yeah, I'm trying to see what other stuff I use as a staple. For the most part, I just, you know, maybe I've washed my face with just some gentle soap, like goat milk soap. That's really hydrating and really good. I've used that. And like I said, just this Urban Skin RX. And try not to be too harsh. I rarely use the something like medicated like this, like benzoyl peroxide. I rarely use, or salicylic acid. Now I know this Urban Skin RX has some stuff in it, but I still rarely use this. Like, this is probably every 3 days. So you say, well, what do you wash your face with? I mean, look, I heard over washing your face ain't good anyway. Don't get on me. But my face has been doing pretty darn well, so I'm gonna show you one more time how I was looking, and I'm gonna stop talking. I wish I would have looked up some Q&A questions. As far as packaging and shipping goes, it comes beautifully. I didn't have any issues as far as, well, maybe I did with purging, but that was such a long time ago. You really gonna need to watch those previous videos if you really want to see my real time what was going on, because I can't remember now. All I know now is I don't use the products anymore, and I'm going to just go ahead and cancel the subscription, and I'm probably just going to get rid of these because they're expired now. And and I haven't needed it, thank goodness. So I am happy with the way my skin's looking. I just know the rest of it is diet and, you know, Mother Nature just doing its thing. We're gonna try to get these dark marks kind of situated a little bit better, but other than that, tons better. I'm trying to see if there's anything else as far as questions go. It's just a nightly thing. It was a nightly thing, but I think I'm gonna wrap that up here. I didn't want this video to be too long. Yeah, just give me one more look at my face. So if you have any questions, you could definitely leave them down in the comment section, and I will see if I can remember my experience, or definitely just go back and watch the experience in real time from 2 years ago and a year ago. And now this is my 2-year update for curology. And this is Vlogmas. Did I say Vlogmas day number 20? I will definitely be, I'll leave without any makeup on my face, that's for sure. I might do like a little eyelash and a little eyebrow. And maybe a little eyeshadow, but other than that, I'm straight with not going out, so with going out without makeup. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap that up right there. It does work, that's for sure, or at least it did for me. No complaints, no irritation, for real. I can't remember like, oh, my skin is worse than before. Like, no, it cleared up pretty quickly within the 30 days. I know I remember that within the first 30 days, it definitely, there was improvement. And like 6 months to a year after that, great. But after like a year and a half, I was like, it's not doing really anything anymore. So I can just maintain with regular products that don't cost you $60 a month. So that's that on that. If I were to ever like keep using curology, it would be just for like the moisturizer and maybe the lip balm. Like these would be the two things. But let me give me a thumbnail in. Let me see. Is this a good thumbnail? I don't know. I'll see y'all in the next video though. Bye.